Hello everyone, my name is Smithy and welcome back to Runescape for Dummies. Today we are going to be going through the Wilderness Boss Artio, which is the smaller version of the Wilderness Boss Callisto. Now, we've got some big drops that are on the Artio drop table, that being the Dragon 2H and the Dragon Pickaxe, which are both 1 in 358. You've got the Claws of Callisto, which is a 1 in 618, the Tyrannical Ring, which is a 1 in 716, and the Void Waker Hilt, which is a 1 in 912. Now, this boss offers a easier alternative to the Callisto boss for the reason why I've been grinding it is to get myself a Dragon Pickaxe, but also the other items that I mentioned. It just offers a little bit safer, a little bit easier, but increased drop rates. By that I mean harder to get. Option instead of doing the Callisto boss. It does have some really nice drops on its table, that being Renar and Snapdragon Seeds and things like Dark Crabs and Super Restores. There's also a few alcohols as well with Rune Pickaxes and 2Hs, then runes, and obviously the wilderness supply drops like the Blighted Anglerfish, Karambwans, and Super Restores. So this boss is located pretty close to a teleport with the Ferox Enclave, and then you've got the Hunter's End dungeon, which is just Never Eat Shredded Wheat northwest of Ferox Enclave. So what I normally do is teleport to Ferox Enclave, gear up, and you've also got the restore pool here. Run north and then just over to the dungeon. And it's pretty straightforward to get there. So to quickly go through our gear setup, inventory-wise, I've just got a lot of tick food that I'm not really bothered about losing if we were to get PK'd. So I've got some dark crabs, I've got some sharks, Karambwans, essentially anything that you've got, but Karambwans I'd highly recommend because the damage can stack there. I then got 3 super restores, mainly because Blighted Super Restores are free and you can only use them in the wilderness. So you might as well use those resources instead of normal prayer pots and things like that. We've then got the runes down the bottom here, and that is because I'm on the Ancient Spellbook and I'm going to be using Blood Barrage as my main attack. But we are going to need to freeze the bear as well with an Ice Barrage. Obviously, you can use the lower tiers of Blood Blitz and Ice Blitz, and then you've got the also lower tier ones as well if you've not got the mage level. So there's a few options that you can use, but I would recommend bringing blood and ice spells. It'll also help if you need to counter PK as well, if someone does decide to pop in and try and nab your loot. So on to the actual gear setup itself. I've got a pretty budget setup, and that's because if we do get PK'd, I'm not too worried about what we're losing. Mystics are easily purchasable at the Wizards Guild or the Magic Guild, whatever you want to call it. Then got an Amulet of Glory, Magic Cape, which again you can just buy back if you have 99 Magic. You would replace that with, say, an Ardy Cloak if you don't have 99 Magic. Then got my Ancient Staff, Barrow's Gloves, and I've got an Explorer's Ring 3. You could bring yourself a God Book. I'm not. And you could bring like a Rada's Blessing as well. Which I probably should put in there, but I haven't. So a blessing of your choice, but obviously it's all going to be risked. With this setup, I'm risking everything you can see here below, and I'm keeping my Magic Cape, Barrow's Gloves, and Mystic Road top, which is a shame that my Ancient Staff isn't covered. I guess you could swap out that Mystic Road top for something else. Maybe Monk Robes would probably be a good fit. I don't know, something shite that you're not bothered about losing. The fight itself though is relatively easy, and we're going to be going through a kill so I can show you how it all works. You could use melee, but for taking damage and prolonged trips, magic is probably a better option here. So while we're in the fight, the main kind of prayers that we're going to be using is protect from range. So we want to be keeping our distance away from Artio because Artio can hit you with a pretty heavy melee attack. And its primary attack is kind of it is a range attack, so that's why we're going to be praying range, and keeping our distance away from the bear. It does have a magic attack as well, but I kind of just tank it and take the hit and then eat up. But you can switch to to protect from mage when he does that. It's kind of like a white kind of snow-looking bullet that he fires at you, which you will see in the fight. You'll see me take damage on it, so you can see kind of the level of damage it does. but his max hit on melee is 35, max hit on mage is a 50, and a max hit on range is 17. So yeah, bear that in mind. Let's get on with the fight. So let's get ourselves over to Artio. So to go through here, we want to pass through the barrier and go northwest. Do be careful because PKers do like to sit around Ferox Enclave, and you can get teleblock, which means you can't then enter the Ferox Enclave again. You have to run all the way out. And that's why we've got our seed pod. Just in case we don't get caught with a teleblock, we can teleport out there. But anyway, let's peek. You can see that I've currently got 16 KC. You need 20 to be able to peek in to see if there's anyone in here, but we're going to enter the cave, pray range, pray Mystic Might, and initially we want to hit Artio with an Ice Barrage to keep him in place. He will knock you back, so be careful of that. And then we're going to be using our auto cast, which is blood spells. And we'll hit him with an Ice Barrage. Every 3 to 4 attacks, I like to hit him with an ice, because obviously it does wear off. So, like we can see he's storming towards us. No, bear, don't do it. Don't do it. And then we can see he's frozen in place. And then we want to try and get as much distance away from the bear. So when it does run out, he doesn't come stomping towards us and hit us with a pretty heavy melee attack that can do some serious damage. So that will knock us back. We will take some damage there. I'm pretty sure that's Prey Mage when he does that, but I'm still kind of experimenting with that. Right, so run away. Hit him with an Ice Barrage. Hit him with another one just in case. Take a prayer sip. And helps if I don't splash, doesn't it? Right, there we go. Obviously, the good thing with prayer with blood spells is you do get a bit of health back. So he does drop these bear traps on the floor that if you stand on one, you get trapped in place and hit pretty hard. So you want to avoid stepping on those and avoid getting hit by him as well. Be careful. Sometimes, even though you might hit a Ice Barrage, it might not always trap him. So just be careful of that as well. Okay. I've never had it where a bear trap has spawned literally on top of me. That's one you kind of want to limit your movement and only move when he is storming towards you. So let's hit him with a slice. There we go. See you later, mate. Ugh. See, look, now I can't move for a little bit. Let's hit him again. He's probably going to move in a minute, so let's hit him with another ice. Ice, baby. And we'll just finish off the kill. He is storming towards us, so ice him. Wait, a move. See, look, he can hit you. He can hit you. Well, there we go. There is... Oh, just to finish... Oh! Oh, you're fucking joking. What a kill clip for the... for the guide. Holy shit. But anyway, I can't confirm that you'll always get a Void Waker hilt at 17 KC, but I hope you guys found this guide useful. If you're new around here, please do consider subscribing, drop a like, and yeah, good luck on your RTO grinds, and hopefully you get spoon-fed like me. Bye.